Hey, what's good, bro? I'm Myron, and if you want to increase your energy levels, I'd suggest you get my free diet plan from the description. Now, today I want to talk a little bit about how you can start meditating to stop feeling so stressed out, even when you're not a spiritual person. You know, you don't have to believe in all the bullshit about star signs and healing crystals if you don't want to. I mean, honestly, I don't really believe in all that bullshit, right? And actually, I think there's a lot of reason to believe that all of that stuff is just a reason to make money, and I think the only reason stuff like that might show some kind of result is down to the placebo effect, but that's of course not to say that the placebo effect is a bad thing. Anyway, I don't think that that's a reason as to why I should meditate or shouldn't meditate, and the same goes for you. I mean, you might be able to tell right now that I feel very relaxed and chilled out, and I feel like I'm in a very positive mood, and that's pretty much because I just spent 15 minutes over there meditating whilst listening to the water and the river trickling down and just focusing on my breathing without any distractions. And you know, this really just allows me to get rid of any stress that I was feeling and really just be present with myself and my thoughts and refocus my attention on my purpose and my mission. And the fact of the matter is, before I started doing this, before I started making an intention to meditate, which was a few years ago by the way, I would just get so stressed out so easily, and I would get pissed off with the world and just think everyone was against me and that this was going bad and that this was going bad. I mean, there was literally this one time when I was at university when I had an assignment to hand in and I was really close to the deadline and I hadn't finished it yet, and I was literally panicking so much that I wasn't going to get it finished, and because of the amount of stress that I'd received through this, I ended up having a panic attack. I was close to the deadline, but I still had more than enough time to get it completed if I just stayed calm and handled my emotions better and handled my stress better. I would have easily made the deadline, but because I started to panic and I let the stress get to me, it led to me making things so much more uncomfortable for myself, and you know what? That's just not a healthy thing to hold on to. I remember there was this other time where I literally destroyed my Xbox controller because I'd lost a game of FIFA, and it sounds stupid, but yeah, I was so stressed out and so angry at that moment. And you know what, there were just so many other little things in my life where I've got stressed, because it's so easy to get stressed nowadays, you know, just from general life. We go online and we see everybody else succeeding, and we see all of these influencers with all these amazing things, and that in itself makes us feel like we're inadequate and like we are not doing the correct things, which of course is stressful in itself. You know, that is literally a stress. It makes us feel overwhelmed and it makes us feel like we're not good enough, when in actual fact what I've learned through meditation is that if we just took 15 minutes, that is all it takes, 15 minutes to just sit aside and be present and really focus on our breathing, to calm ourselves down and to feel grateful for the things that we currently do have, we'd make life so much easier and more enjoyable for ourselves. And you don't need to be in the woods for this to work, you know? I don't come here every single day to meditate, you know? I can meditate at home, I can meditate while sitting on my chair in my room, I can meditate on the toilet whilst I'm taking a dump. Like, do you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter where you meditate. If you're stressed out and you need to do it, the point is you just need to do it. It doesn't matter where you are. You don't need to have like this perfect chair. You can literally lie on your bed if you want. It's that simple, man. You just need to either sit down or lie down, chill the fuck out, right? Focus on your breathing and just focus on being present. It's literally nothing more than a 10-minute or 15-minute exercise. You can even do it for 5 minutes if you want. You know, you set how long you want to do it for. But basically, I just want to say that I think the word meditation in itself is what scares so many people away, because it sounds spiritual and crazy or whatever, and actually that's why I didn't go near it for so long. But as you might be able to tell, I'm not really either of these things. Maybe a bit crazy, but yeah, you know, I wouldn't say I'm like massively spiritual or anything. Of course, in certain aspects I am, but really I don't really enter that realm of things as such. But seriously, I think if meditation was called something else, I think a lot more people would, you know, take note of it and would actually give it a chance. If it was called like if it was called like brain control, maybe more people would try it. Maybe that's not a good example. I don't know. Let's think. Mind resetting. God, I don't know. Alright, maybe I haven't come up with some good examples there, but you get the point. I think meditation, the word meditation, is what scares so many people away. And if you stop seeing it as this spiritual experience and instead seeing it as something that just allows you to reset and calm down, I think you might be more willing to try it and actually stick with it. You know, it doesn't have to be this crazy thing. But anyway, don't forget to get that free diet plan from the description, which is going to allow you to feel more focused and awake. Believe you can, and you're more than halfway there.